You messed up my dramatic pause.
Okay.
Let's start over. Look at you strong. I got Jesus. I got Jesus. I got nothing to lose. I got chitlins and gremlins. And I went to a Chinese place and got soul food. Jesus is all I need. And a little bit of weed. But I don't smoke. Jesus is all I need. And if it don't work, I'll try dope. Don't do drugs.
So Sean, can I start this video now?
We've been trying to start it for like 18 miles.
No kidding.
Sure.
It's like how many miles from Port Orchard to Rainier?
106. Well, to Sunrise.
And how many?
Sunrise.
Sorry.
Sunrise Visitor Center. It's like 106.
And how many miles do we have left to get there?
I don't know. 52.
Okay, so it's taken us.
I'm sorry. Wait. Sorry. I am a show host, and I shouldn't say 50. So 52. I need to use my proper voice.
So it's taken us that long to get this video started.
We were talking,
And singing.
chilling, all that stuff.
And smelling burnt rubber.
Yeah, I locked his brakes.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
So, let me tell you something. Like, I'm looking at the sun.
Get
Look
in
at
the
me.
sun.
Look at me.
You gotta work on that
The
tan.
sun is shining. There's plenty of light. Oh, a new day is born. Sunny and bright. Okay, I'm done. If you don't know that song, shame on you. Shame on me for singing it and butchering it, but whatever.
We'll forgive you.
Forgive me. I need forgiving. I need saving, according to a lot of people as well. So a couple weeks ago, my wife and I, one of the things we do to keep our fire in our relationship is we like to take day trips. You know, take a drive somewhere we hadn't been, go to a park, go to something, somewhere. So a few weeks ago, we went to Mt Rainier. I had never been, even though I lived 40 miles away from it when I was stationed here. 40 miles away from it. I used to drive hundreds of miles to go on an audition while in California.
Hi.
That car tried to hit me by being in the lane that I just went into. That's why you shouldn't drive. I'm not hands-free. I'm hands-free. But, I didn't take the opportunity to go see this. So my wife and I, we decided to go to Rainier. We went up to Sunrise Peak, Sunrise something or other. That's where I'm going. Sunrise Park. And it was an amazing adventure. So I talked to my buddy over here and said, one of these days, we're going to go up there. She had been there once before, but not up. She had been there just at the base. And so I'm like, we're going to take a Tuesday, and we're going to drive up there. And so guess what we're doing today?
Today's Tuesday.
And we're driving up there.
You got it.
And the reason is, so this is one of those trips that cost you. Right? We got to spend gas. I think for Mt Rainier, it costs you $30 if you don't have a pass to get in. So it's not exactly cheap. But we're gonna take for this video. We're gonna take some pictures. We're gonna try to make a slideshow, a couple slideshows for this video, so you guys can see. And the whole point is to get out and explore. I mean, I lived 40 miles away from this place and never went.
Yeah, we see the mountain every single day, and we're pretty satisfied with it. But honestly, the fact that we see the mountain every day and it's 150 plus miles away just tells us that up close it's just going to be even
It is massive.
Magnificent.
It is massive.
Yeah.
I mean, just for understanding purposes, we're going to Sunrise Park, which is up towards the top. It's not nearly near the top, but from the entrance to the top, it's a 30-minute drive.
Yeah. And to give you guys some perspective, Mt Rainier is, if you double Rainier, it's the size of Mount Everest. And I know that you're like, well, that's half the size of Mount Everest. Mount Everest is huge. I mean, obviously.
Rainier's over 10,000 feet, right?
Yeah, it's like 14,000 feet.
Do not come to us for that type of historical, you look that up.
That's right.
we're going to make up numbers because that's what I do.
That's right.
She's a teacher. She shouldn't, but she's
stuff
not a math teacher. So
that's true. I can make stuff up.
You can make stuff up. So today's adventure is going to be, like I said, we're going to Mount Rainier, and it should be fun.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the goal. And so we'll see what we're going to take some pictures, and so your next clip may or may not be pictures. We don't know. We have no idea how this is going to go as we do it.
Yeah.
But we're going to definitely try to make some slideshows. We're going to take a picture of the mountain. I'm going to take one here. We're going to go, and we're ready. So it's right in front of us, and that's like 50 miles away.
Okay, we'd love to talk to you guys, but we're mountain bound. So see you in a bit. Bye.
Run down the bound. Hey, what's up, guys? So on our trip so far, I think we're still about 45 miles away. We passed by this monument, and I'll actually have April pan out. This has got my Air Force guys over here, my Navy guys. So I'm gonna stand between the two. Bad knees. And it got me thinking a little bit, and we don't have to see this. You can bring it in, April, a little bit closer. About, all over our country, we have monuments. We have monuments to our veterans. We have monuments to wars. We have monuments to civil rights and women's rights and equality and all these things that are important in the history of development of our country. As you're traveling and you're seeing these things, do you just drive by and the lavish ones, like you can pan up, April, in this, it says on the front side, veterans, and it's got a bald eagle, and the eagle got my attention like, half a mile away, but it's an eagle, and I want one like that. On the back side, it says freedom, right? And so we decided to pull on over and wrap around real quick, because again, it's not about the destination. Yes, Rainier is our destination, but how many places along the way do you get to see, or do we just pass? Do you get to show? As far as a veteran, these things matter to me. And we try. We were just in Hawaii last December, and we went down to Pearl Harbor and visited the other, memorials that are on Pearl Harbor, not just the USS Arizona. So when you see stuff like this, whether it's a military one, or whether it's, like I said, civil rights or women's rights, or something about the city and the development, check it out, right? Let's pass these on, because there's nothing worse than saying something that was dedicated to someone or something major in our history that then gets destroyed, or it's overgrown, or it's no longer there because people don't value it, right? Somebody valued it enough, and this is huge. That thing's got to be about 30 feet or something like that. So we're gonna jump back in the car. We've been here for like 5 minutes, and I wanted to show this. So I'll say my piece, and I'll move out of the way and let April just kind of scan it, and give a little good view. But this is just on the way. It didn't cost us anything. In fact, if April turns around and show the road that we drove by, she might not. She's editing her own thing. All right, so that's my little minute, or 2 minutes, I guess. I'll let her show that. numbers are going.
Okay.
Are you talking?
Sure.
Okay, I guess she's talking.
So we were on our way to Mount Rainier, and as we're driving down the road, we noticed that there was a sign that said that they had mountain gondolas. And so we said, "Yep." We made our little U-turn sound. Whoop.
Zoop. That's
Zoop. Sorry. Whoop is a left turn. Zoop is a U-turn. And we turned around and we went 6 miles up to Crystal Mountain, and we are now on a gondola ride to the top of the mountain, which you can't see because you're seeing down. We are looking way, way up.
Ooh, we can do both. Come on over here.
All right, I'm coming. Don't rock this.
If we plummet to our death, you guys will not see this.
Yeah, this is our last video.
It'll be our last video. So that's going up. And this is kind of the adventure. This one did cost us...
yeah, it was $25 a person. Be sure to ask for military discount.
Yes,
when you go to
always
Crystal
ask
Mountain.
if you have military discount or you're senior or something. Companies that give you the discount, you should, take the benefit of it.
Yeah.
But this is a ski resort normally during the year. My ears are popping.
Yeah, mine too.
It's hot in here. But this is our current adventure. Let's see if I'm gonna do some.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a panoramic so you can see because it looks kind of cool.
Awesome.
Right? We can't see what you see, but I'm gonna assume that's looking out at the mountains.
Yeah.
The mountains, and then we come back to us. Oh, there's April. There's a gondola. So that's a quick little thing. When you have your adventures and you're taking your trips, be willing to take a detour or two.
Yeah.
Stop at a restaurant, look in the old town. You pass these little towns. Stop.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do something that costs money. I mean, this was a cool little resort, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was 6 miles out of our way. And actually, we're actually on a different side of Mt Rainier than I went with my wife. So that's new for me. So we were thinking I was going to go to the other place, and Yahoo sent me a different way, and so we're on the opposite side of the mountain, and it's kind of cool. So this is a quick little interlude. We'll have some pictures from up here.
Yeah.
More likely.
Time to get up there.
We're getting up there. We got that far to go. Wait, my finger's in the way. Amateurs. All right. So that's us for a moment. That's almost 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll see you at the top.
Most definitely. Bye,
Peace.
guys. Okay, so if you've ever been to Washington, Western Washington, you've driven around, you probably have caught a glimpse of Mount Rainier. So I'm going to give you my current view of the mountain. It's actually right behind me. Up on the top of Crystal Mountain, enjoying this amazing view. Here, come with me. Come with me, come with me. There she is. Absolutely amazing. Nothing beats that view.
Yo, so we're going our way back down. You'll see some pictures, great views of a couple of the mountains, all the mountains. And now we're heading down. We had a PSA just a minute ago.
Yes, both of us who are supposed to be taking care of ourselves, like we tell you to do or encourage you to do, is both of us forgot our water.
Did not bring water.
And now we're both thirsty, which means we're already dehydrated.
Yes. Or like anybody, as soon as you get in the car, you got to use the bathroom, right? As soon as you get in a place, we can't get out. There's no out of this little bubble, and now we want water. Yes. And my ears keep popping. And I have gum, but since the last video, we learned not to have gum in our mouths while we eat.
Thank you, Kesia.
As the wife. So there you go. We will have some great pictures. It is a beautiful day. Yeah. And then we're going to go continue into Mt Rainier. We got to talk to a couple who they were here on their yearly visit. Yeah. And they come every year, and the guy was an Air Force guy, retired 21 years, spent 17 years at McCord Air Force Base, which is now Lewis McCord. And That's amazing.
Yeah.
17 to 21 years. But yeah, and told us a couple places to go. We may have to come back next time. We'll bring the wife down and we'll all go to a couple places that they suggested.
Yeah.
But now we got to get in line at Mt Rainier to get into the park.
Yeah.
To the mountain. Could be up to an hour wait, but we are determined.
That's right. We're gonna make it some way or another.
Somewhere or another, some way.
First, we got to get down the mountain.
Down the mountain.
That's where we were.
I put in my gum in my mouth. So.
All right. So video's over.
So this is take 3 of this insertion into this video.
Oh, nice.
You like that?
Good vocabulary.
All right. Yeah, we're working on that. So what you're saying right now is that we realized that while we were up on the mountain, as we're editing this video, that we have several videos and pictures with no words or commentaries. It just starts going into Mt Rainier. And that's because we were so eager to get up to the top. We just enjoyed the moment, and we forgot we were doing the show until we started heading down. So what you're going to see now is just clips and videos. You can hear the sound, some of the waterfalls we got to see, some of the pictures we took, and then we talk again at the end as we're coming down. You'll hear from us again. Yeah. But so this is a not on Rainier,
right? As you can tell.
Intro insertion. Okay, that's it.
That's all you said it all.
Okay, peace.
Bye.
What up, y'all?
That was pretty fancy.
That was fancy. Do we get sued for that?
No.
I used a theme
That
song
didn't sound familiar. It didn't sound like anything I know.
Captain Morgan and Jerry Maguire.
Sure.
Show me the money.
Okay.
That right there is Mt Rainier. We found it, and we got up it. And while we were up there, we were so awe-inspired, we forgot to do a video of being up there. Though we do have videos that we're going to share, or you might have already seen, because I don't know what order we're sharing them in.
Well, we'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
You guys get what we mean.
So either you have already seen a couple of them, waterfalls and stuff like that, or you are going to see a couple of them.
Yep.
We don't know. But we're showing you this because we just had, let me get my head out there. There it is. Right. We just talked to somebody a little while ago at one of the other spots, and they were talking about How many people? I just had Doritos, so I'll make sure I had Dorito on my face. How many people live around here have never came up to see the mountain, and never seen Seattle? And this is, if we get anything from this visit or this trip, you take something from it. It's explore your own city and state, right? Take a train, drive somewhere, get a full tank of gas, grab some friends, go out, find a place to eat. You know, you don't have to spend $1 million to go somewhere. Go to a park, go and visit the monuments, the museums, or stuff like that. You know, we just got an annual pass here for April to have, for me and my wife to have, and that's $55.
Yeah.
For an annual, I can't say that word.
Annual pass.
She's an English teacher. She should be able to say that word.
And heck, if we go twice, guys, we've earned our pass. So it's so worth it.
And a one-day pass is $30. So even if we didn't, we wasted a couple, you know, extra dollars, but it's enough, right? So we're gonna probably do another video to end this all out, but we wanted you guys to see the mountain. Let me almost fell. Let me do that, and you'll see some pictures and videos. But that right there is Mt Rainier. We have just went on it. We've been up there near the ice. It is much more melted than the last time. You got anything?
Yeah, actually I want to share, if you don't mind, I want to share one thing that I got out of this last part of our trip. We were actually on a bridge looking at a beautiful waterfall, and this man came up and he reminded us of the workmanship, of the effort that went into putting our parks together. And guys, whether it's a little park in your city or whether it's a, you know, Mt Rainier or some, you know, national park, go out and enjoy. It's for us. It may cost you a few dollars. Some of them do, some don't. Just get out there and enjoy it. Break away from all the stuff that kind of hampers us and holds us down, and just take a deep breath. I mean, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's been a great
And
day.
clean up after yourselves.
Yes.
I mean, there's graffiti and stuff, and there's things. I saw one that said Vicky tagged on one of the rocks. And I went, how shallow and how small do we have to be that we have to damage something to show that we were there? Right? I can do this and show I'm there. Like, I don't have to etch my face in the mountain, but that would be cool.
Yeah, what do they say? Take nothing but pictures.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Leave nothing but footprints.
Yep. Yeah. And so we've seen a lot of that. The park services do a lot to keep these places clean. I want to come here with my family and not have to worry about somebody's, you know, trash and their, you know, their soda bottles and stuff messing up the river, and, you know, let's be better than that. All right, so that's a quick 4 minutes.
Cool.
And we may or may not say bye again. We will. We always close out.
We probably will.
All right. We got a 2-hour drive to make and another 40 minutes to get off the mountain, so we got a long way to go. And the dog is hungry.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
I think this is bad in England.
I'm back.
All right, peace again.
Bye, guys. We're about to leave Mt Rainier National Park. We're going to give you a few seconds to enjoy the view and enjoy the sounds.
All right, guys, so it's probably a little loud here because we're sitting on the edge of the river that April just took a video of, and we wanted to say our farewells to this episode right here. You know, we've been gone a long time. We've had a great day, and not everybody can have a full day of exploring. Not everyone can have a full day to get away. Maybe you only have an hour. Maybe you only have 30 minutes, maybe you only have 15. But there are ways to get away, and there's ways to enjoy what you have and what you get to do. and there's ways to enjoy it with other people. We've smiled at some folks. We had a lot of people not say hi today.
I know, that was the strange part about today.
You know, but we still said hi to everybody.
Always.
Remember, what you bring to the world is what you often get back. So if you're like, man, everybody's kind of, you know, every day, day after day after day, ask yourself what you bring. Some days the world's just off. Other days, it's you. Today, I don't think it was us. I mean, we were, you know, cheering and helping people out and talking and having a good old time, but it's not always the case. So before I say anything else, I'm gonna let April give her final thoughts.
Okay, so based on what you just said, Sean, one of the things that I was thinking as that happened today was even if the people around you seem like they're kind of out or down or grumpy or whatever it is, you don't need to take that on in yourself. You could actually really make a difference in somebody's life by just saying hello. So when you go out into the world, whether it's on your driveway or a place like this, you pass another person, just smile and say hello. It's amazing what a big difference that makes and how exceptional that makes the moment.
So I'm gonna do this so you know that I'm not lying. We're sitting on the log. There's a log we're sitting on. Trust me, I am not that far on the log because I'm not gonna get swept away.
No.
You will never see that happen. I'm not happening. Not happening.
No.
So my last thing is, for anyone who watches this, we appreciate you. Share it. You know, it's not about showing off what we can do and what we're doing. It's about showing off what we as people can do. So as we like to say, as the name of the show is called, and as our motive and our mission is, live every tiny moment exceptionally. Let me. This is Sean.
This is April.
Talk to you later. Peace.
Bye.